What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while since I've last uploaded, but we have a lot of information to go over today regarding some updates that are coming into the game. But first, we've got 3 shiny checks. No, no, and a no. So, let's get on with it.
Been trained to be in these kinds of.
Our
Peter, you
source is going to be, for some of this information, Leak Duck. So, where are we going to be going? Oh yeah, right now we are currently in the Solstice slash Team the Rocket event update. And as you can see right here, the new shiny for the Solstice event is Fomantis in its evolution, Lurantis. There's going to be 2 collection challenges. The bonus is 2 times Catch a Stardust. You can complete a free special research for a Cosmog, and this is good. Because with this, you can evolve it into whichever form whatever form Solgaleo or Lunala that you did not evolve the first time you got a Cosmog. And this is the new part about this event. There are now a daytime and a nighttime spawns. In the daytime, we got Ladybug, Murkrow, Solrock, Drifloon, Purloin, Swaddle, Cottony, Petalil, Fomantis, and Hisuian Sneasel. And the most meta-relevant ones to probably go for is Murkrow, but more specifically in the Shadow form. Shadow Honchkrow is, I believe, from what I've heard, a decent Dark-type Raid attacker, and probably Drifloon. I've heard that the Drifloon has some niche play in the Go Battle League. I believe you need Icy Wind on it to be good in those niche cups. And then the nighttime spawns, we have Oddish, Spinarak, Misdreavus, Lunatone, Stunky, Venipede, Fungus, Phantom, Fomantis, and regular Sneasel. And for the meta-relevant spawns, there's a Sneasel, its evolution, Weavile, is, I believe, a decent Dark-type Raid attacker, which is good to bring in for like those Psychic-type Raid bosses, say like Mewtwo, and the Phantom. Phantom's evolution, Trevenant, is great in PvP. And we have a new Team the Rocket takeover event with a new shiny in the 12-kilometer age, which is Pancham and its evolution, Pangaru, or Panguru, however you wish to say it. I just prefer to call it Pangaru. And there below are the are the are the are the hatchable Pokemon. And here's the special research storyline for the shadowy disturbance, but however, you have to have completed the previous Giovanni special research. And there's going to be a new special research if you buy the GoFest ticket by July 5th, you can receive Carbink. And Carbink, I believe, is the pre-evolution to... what's it called? Oh, Diancie. Diancie is going to be the new mythical Pokemon coming out for this event. Or not this event, but for GoFest this year, in which we have to get into the GoFest details too. So, alright, the GoFest details have been announced. It'll be happening over a 3-week period in the month of August. There's going to be a global tour and 3 live in-person events. One in Osaka, one in, I believe, London, and one in New York. Yep, and as I said, Diancie is making its global debut. Yep, I was right. The live events are in London, England, Osaka, Japan, and in New York. Let's learn more about each of the different places, shall we, in which GoFest is going to be happening. This will be in London at Barkwell Park for half the day, and you will be going into the Greater London, like downtown London, for the second half of the day. And you'll be able to buy some add-on bonuses and some tickets for 30 and some additional tickets for, I believe, £32. And if you buy this, you will be able to play all 3 days, August the 5th, 6th, and the 7th. The park time will be 9 a.m. to 1:30, and the city 9 to 7. And my guess is that you will swap at 1, if you're doing the park in the morning, you will swap to the city experience from 1:30 to 7. And if you're doing the city experience in the morning, you will swap to go into the park from 1:30 to 7. That's not what we want. We want the sponsor for the event. Where do we find the spawns? I just saw a video on this. Well, let's just go to the global and see. Oh, these have all of the event details. Alright. This is for the Global Go Fest. It will be going from, of course, we talked about Diancie. This will be going from Saturday. What date is this? Well, I know for a fact that it's sometime in August. The adventure is during the global. Yeah, this doesn't say any actual dates for the event. Well, anyway, here are the spawns for the event. For the global, that is. There's Pikachu there's Pikachu in the Quartz Terrium habitat. There's Pikachu wearing a quartz crown, Heracross, blue shallows. I'm not sure why it says test there, but Baneri and more. In the Pyrite Sands, there's Pikachu, Trapinch, Dibble, Joltik, which Joltik appears to be a new shiny, and Metal Elephant spawns Gibble. Gibble. Gibble's evolution, Garchomp, is one of the best ground and dragon types in the game, and it's really useful as a hundo in the Masters League. In the Malachite Wilderness, Pikachu, Roselia, Oranguru with a new shiny, and more. And as for the Aquarium Shores, Pikachu, Male, West Sea Shallows, and Goomy. West Sea Shallows and Goomy being the new shinies. And as for the Meadow Elephant spawns during this biome, sorry. As of right now, from what we can see here, Meryl's evolution as Azumarill is really great in PvP. Mainly, I believe, in the Great League. I've used Azumarill in the Great League before. And you can purchase Pokemon Go Fest Global tickets to upgrade your experience. Ticket holders will receive exclusive content, bonuses, and more. And of course, Diancie. And as for Sunday, all of the wild Pokemon that will be spawning in the wild on Saturday will also be appearing on the second day. There are no rotating habitat hours on the second day, so these Pokemon may appear at any time. And from what I've heard, if you purchase the GoFest ticket, you might be able to get a boosted shiny event. But from what we've seen from the Las Vegas Hoenn Tour and the Global Hoenn Tour, I would suggest taking that with a massive grain of salt. If any of you have seen the big time content creators like Trainer Tips, like Mystic 7, and everyone else who went to the in-person Las Vegas Hoenn Tour and whatnot like that, And from their vlogs for the global one, the shiny odds were pretty darn low. Bonuses for the event. Lures will last for 3 hours. Trainers will be able to enjoy field research themed around the different Pokemon habitats. The remote raid pass limit will be increased to 20 from Saturday to Sunday, and you'll be able to take snapshots for a surprise. And of course, there's Diancie, there's a global challenge arena. Oh, and we also have to talk about the incense spawns. For the Quartarium, there's Hisuian Growlithe, and unknowns A, D, I, M, N, and O. For the Ponyard. For the Pyrite Sands, there's unknowns A, D, I, M, N, and O, and Ponyard. Ponyard's really good to go for. In the new Generation 9 main series games, Scarlet and Violet, Ponyard's gotten a new evolution called Kingambit. And if you want to grind some shinies to get the full family for Kingambit for whenever it comes into Pokemon Go, I would highly recommend going after the Ponyard spawns. For the Malachite Wilderness, the same unknowns and Carnivine. I wonder why Carnivine's shiny isn't coming out. And for the Aquarium Shores, the same unknowns and Pachirisu. I believe I need Pachirisu for my Pokédex. And for exclusive, yeah, I was right. If you buy the ticket, these are all of the exclusive bonuses. Increased chance of encountering shiny Pokemon, but again, take that with a huge grain of salt. And this is confirmed by Niantic to be true. Up to 6 special trades made a day. So you can do up to 12 special trades over the course of both days. Level up your Elite Collector medal, and up to 9 free raid passes and special 7-kilometer aids. And that's all of the details for the global Hoenn tour. I'm not sure I'm gonna go over all of them. Well, yeah, you know what? Why not? And this is for New York. And then I'll go to Osaka, and then I'll go to London. And remember, these are better than the in-person event. So for the prehistoric volcano, you'll be able to get Aerodactyl wearing a satchel, Darumaka, Arcan, and Axew. Metal Relevant spawns here are Aerodactyl because of its Mega Evolution. Aerodactyl in its Mega Evolution is probably the number 1 or 2 rock type in Pokemon Go. For the Poison Swamp, there's a Skorupi, there's Venipede, Strelp, Noibat, and more. No, there's not really any meta relevant spawns here. And for the Cursed Treasure, there's a Sableye, Trimeco, Yunmax, and Golett Skull is going to be the new shiny. And as for my tips for this habitat, I myself will not be going. But for my tips for this habitat, definitely go for Sableye. Sableye will have a major evolution coming up, and it's been confirmed by Niantic. And a Chimecho. Chimecho will grant you 1,000 Stardust per catch, and if you can get Chimecho on a star piece, good lord, the amount of Stardust you'll get. And for the athletic fields, you'll get Hitmonlee, Hitmontop, Hitmonchan, and Makuhita. And the same bonuses as for the global one. For Osaka, let's find the spawns. For Osaka's spawns for the Dark Jungle habitat, there's Heracross, Seviper, Dewpider, which is obviously the new shiny, Pumpkaboo, and more. For the Fairy Gardens, there's Cacnea, Petalil, new shiny, Spritzee, decently rare shiny, and the Dedenne. For the Hypnotic Glacier, Mr. Mime, Snorlax, Snorlax from Elgyem, and more. For the Volcanic Island, Aerodactyl, Surskit, Lucario, and Durant. For the good spawns here, Aerodactyl and Lucario. Aerodactyl for already mentioned reasons because of the Mega Evolution, and Lucario too will have a Mega Evolution coming into the game soon. And for all habitats, Pikachu, unknowns ADIMNO, an exclamation point, and Sigilyph.
Hey, you're down to less than 2 hours. Okay? Make sure you get your work done.
And for the last part of this video, London. Alright, the sponsors seem to be the same. And that's about it. I will come out with a top tips video for the global tour as we get closer to it. See ya, and let me know down in the comments if you're going to purchase a ticket.